Who is a leader you admire and why?
Barack Obama.
Okay. Tell us why.
He's thoughtful. He's intentional and deliberate in his communication,
Yes.
and he tends to be really intentional.
Right.
He's thought about what he wants to say, and he he can do the emotional thing. I mean, he can leverage certain events and certain tonality, but he is an incredibly thoughtful communicator. And I think that's why he became president in the first place when he gave that speech at the convention.
Yes.
And I think that's why, you know, so many of us supported him when he was running for president the first time, and it was a slam dunk of, well, how we were going to support him the second time.
Of
For
course.
me,
Of
for me
course.
anyway.
Yeah. Same here. I briefly tell you this story. So, a dear friend of mine who just had a remarkable victory. I'll tell you offline. And they phone rang and hello, and then this person says, "How are you?" "I'm good. This is Barack." And like, President Barack Obama. Now
You
I,
mean the guy who lives down this other street?
but they were so blown away. And the point that I was trying to make with sharing that story or attempting to make is that he's so relatable. He's so relatable. And aside from he has a very unique, we don't know too many Baracks, but the fact that that was how he approached, and he was calling to, congratulate and well wishes, but that means so much to people because, as I always say, people want to be seen. Yeah, they want to have that relatedness. And when you acquire all of these lofty titles and positions, that can be lost. And you're not always approachable as you think that you are. But it doesn't matter. One of my favorite, and I know this is your rapid fire, but one of my favorite scenes of him is this little boy with this beautiful chocolate face, and he's looking up to him with such admiration, and he gets on his level, and it's just like they're the only two in the room. So he has that ability that is absolutely unmatched.
I
So
know that little boy. That little boy, Drew, who worked for me. That's her son, Maxwell, who's just married
no
to her husband.
way.
But she worked in his administration. She is her
Yes.
husband's
Oh
choreographer.
my gosh, I
Yeah,
still
I
treasure
know
that.
I know Maxwell, and I'll tell you the picture I have in my office of me and Barack, which is right across the desk here on my mantle,
Yes.
or my bookcase. I'm shaking hands with him, and there was only one other person that I've met other than Barack before him who had the quality we're talking about, and that was Bill Clinton.
Mm,
Bill Clinton could be in a room with you. You could meet him, and you would swear that he knew you because it came off as if you're his best friend, and he just, you guys were hanging out, and he made people feel like they knew him. I think that was his quality.
yes.
I think that that was his superpower.
Hmm.
I also think that's Barack's, but it was wonderful to see that from someone who looks like me.
Of course. Wow, that's a whole nother podcast. Absolutely, we're still reveling in that.